The English Riviera, Torquay. Home to some of the most respected hoteliers in Britain. And this one.
I can't keep doing this.
Mark Jenkins is a specialist in holiday highs.
You're not hopping, are you? I'll disqualify you.
Financial lows.
I'm homeless and bankrupt, but you lot are fine.
And unshakable self-belief.
If someone said to me tomorrow, we'd like you to be the Prime Minister, I wouldn't really know what I was doing, but I'd have a go.
Now, after 2 years out of the business, Mark is back.
Vol-au-vents for everyone! Hooray!
At the family-run Cavendish. With owners Andy and Vicky at the helm, it's a hotel badly in need of a new lease of life.
I've already made one child cry this morning, that's not bad.
But Mark's going to bring his trademark brand of holiday sparkle on a shoestring.
We're going to make the biggest scone in England.
And with trusted friend Alison at his side...
It's not your hotel, it's somebody else's.
He's prepared to do whatever it takes to rebuild his reputation and secure the hotel's future.
I've never failed at an event, ever.
You're not failing this time.
OK.
I don't want this going ahead.
Right.
Now, that's it.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, no, hang on. It's another ball stuff. Oh, careful.
It's gonna be carnage.
It's high season at the Cavendish Hotel.
Shall I go and get this level? I'd rather put that level than make a mess.
Cavendish Hotel, can I help you? Yeah, that'll be fine.
But with his recent events losing money, entertainment's manager Mark Jenkins has hit a low.
Hang on a sec. Although I've answered the phone, I am not authorised to answer the phone.
Can you really say that?
What?
No, I can authorised to answer the phone. I'm not authorised.
I'm not authorised to answer the phone.
Today, Mark is sounding out ex-employee Alison about an ambitious new plan to get his mission here back on track.
The problem is, I'm not making enough money for the hotel, and I'm running out of time. I need to sort of do more events, bigger events. I want to do something different and unique to get locals in. You know, something that hotels never do.
What about taking your clothes off? That's unique. Be very unique, that one.
What do you think about wrestling?
What?
Well, it's popular. It's making a comeback.
What do you mean?
A proper wrestling match between real wrestlers.
What, with like ropes and that?
Yes,
people
and
bounce off?
people pay to come in and watch it. And
In
it's
here?
popular. Well, no, not in here. In the ballroom. And it'll bring a whole new batch of people into the hotel. I've chosen wrestling because it's actually quite big in Torquay, you know, it's quite popular, and I know that the locals will sort of pay to come in and watch it, and I think the guests will as well.
No, there obviously isn't going to be any other hotels in Torquay doing wrestling.
No, see?
It's not.
That's what makes the Cavendish unique.
Is it OK to put that ring down there?
Yes, there's plenty of room in there.
You never know, it could become the venue for...
Wrestling?
Wrestling.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Cavendish Hotel, can I help you?
I've arranged a meeting with the wrestler.
Yeah, that's right.
Meeting at Winner's Gym, just round the corner.
Oh, yeah.
I used to go there, believe it or not.
Did you?
You wouldn't think so. Well, it was...
Not a very good gym then,
Well,
is it?
no, I wasn't a bodybuilder. I used to just keep myself in trim, you know? I wouldn't mind you coming with me.
That's okay, as long
Just
as-
quickly. Are you ready? Can we rush? Yeah, that's the last thing we want to do is wind him up and be late, you know? This wrestler is a really big name. I mean, you know, he's fought all over the world, he's got titles. He's going to draw in the crowds. Excuse me. Sorry, are you Joel?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Oh, sorry. Hi, I'm Mark. Please don't shake my hand too hard.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, no, nice to meet you. So pleased you could see us. Oh, sorry, this is Mike. Sorry, he works at the hotel as a bar manager. What it is, as I think I said to you on the phone, we've got a ballroom and I'm sort of really want to sort of do something with it, you know, to attract more guests into the hotel. And you're a wrestler. Well, I can see you're a wrestler, you know. You wouldn't be anything else, would you, you know? What do you charge for an hour then?
For a wrestling show, what do I want? I probably want, I don't know, 800.
Is that the least you do it for? If it was a first one, just to help us out. I mean, I know you don't need to help us out, but just as a...
Take it or leave it, it's 800.
All right. Do you reckon we could take it? That on the bar? Or are we going to...
We possibly could, yes. That's not a debate, guys.
Well, no,
I've
we
just
will.
wrestled and there's no money to pay me.
No, there will be. There will be. It'll be busy. I've never failed at an event, honestly. Anything I've ever done. No, you'll be paid. OK, right. Thank you anyway. All right, cheers. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
I thought wrestling was a great idea until I met the wrestler. He is absolutely massive. His arms were bigger than my legs. I feel sorry for anybody who upsets that chap, because he's a big man. He's a very big man. I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side of him. Round 72!
With wrestling night now taking shape, Mark wants to put another plan into action involving Mike.
I think I can give Mike a new sort of role where he can look after the little things, you know, the little sort of events and nights, while I concentrate on the big stuff.
Hello. Hiya.
First, Mark needs to run the idea past owners Andy and Vicky.
Mike is so fired up.
Yeah, I know. We were saying I want to do this, that and the other when we
said,
go.
I want to do an event next Wednesday. Now, I would say, let him have a go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's been with you for 10 years.
Yeah.
He really, really is passionate about the business and the future success of the hotel, OK?
Yeah.
He's truly passionate about that. I'm going to step completely back. Yeah, let him make you some money and let him make the guests happy.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to do something, I know that.
No. Right, I'll see you later. I'll catch up with you later. OK. One event at a time isn't working. It's like juggling with one ball. You know, no one's impressed by that. I need to get more balls in the air. If you're going to do something next Wednesday, what are you going to do?
Do you know what I thought of?
Go
The
on.
Miss Cavendish competition.
That's not... I don't think that's a Wednesday night. No, I think you need something...
It's like a 70s night, or...
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and get the guests involved in it. The age group of the people that are here...
Yeah.
Right? They were in the 70s.
Yes.
They know it, right? It happened for them.
70s night is perfect. It was a great time. I love the 70s, I really do.
Right, I'm going to have another coffee while you start planning your night.
Right.
Open to non-residents?
Yeah, so that, like, people that live around can come in.
Oh, they got a pool. We should go for a little dip.
Do you think it'd be heated?
Oh, I hope so.
Today, Jade from Salisbury is checking in with fiancé Drew for a special weekend celebration.
Princess. Birthday princess.
Oh, hello. Sorry, can I help?
Hello.
Right, yeah.
I have reservations named Jade Franklin.
Oh, OK. You're in room 30,
Right,
which
thank
is
you.
up one flight of stairs, and you'll see it just along on the
Awesome.
corridor. Would you like a hand with your luggage?
Oh, no, that's fine.
No? Are you OK?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
wonderful.
cheers.
OK.
There's penguins in that here, isn't there?
Yes.
Is that
Yes,
right?
yeah, no, Living Coast has got loads of penguins, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
no,
love
that's what it's
penguins.
famous for. Well, you've come to the right place, because
You're
like I
going to
said...
be in penguin heaven.
Right, thank you
Cheers,
very much. Thank you.
much. Basically, I think penguins are the most amazing thing in the world. They're just so cool, and they waddle around, and they swim, and they squawk, and they're just so cute, and I just love them. They make me so happy. Ooh, look at this. This is nice.
This is lovely.
Well, me and Drew have known each other since we were about 3. Well, I was 3. You were about, what, 8?
Yeah.
And his mum used to live next door to my auntie, and I used to go and visit in the summer holidays. Drew's just, he's the ultimate, really. He's the best I could ever imagine. Like, I couldn't imagine anyone better. You're sexy and you knew it.
I love Jade because she's such a happy, go-lucky, bubbly person.
In the worst situation ever, there's always a little bit of light there.
True.
Obviously, she's got a thing about penguins. I wonder if we could do something with a penguin for her birthday. Maybe even dress the waiter up as in a penguin suit or something.
Can you go get a penguin cake? It's better than nothing.
Have you got any ideas? Penguin.
Have you got a penguin outfit at home?
No.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
it's not.
Sure?
Penguins.
Not the old one from the old Saturday nights, anything?
Oh, that's so cute, like.
So, hey, look.
Oh, they're so nice.
There's somebody at the door, babe.
You better get it then.
Sorry, sorry.
That's okay.
Can I just have a quick word? Sorry, just I was thinking what you said when you checked in, because obviously a birthday and obviously penguins is the big thing. All right, because I was wondering if I could do something penguin-y themed, something a little bit special for a birthday.
If you could, yeah.
All right, okay.
That would be amazing.
Leave it with me. Let's see, because you know, 21st birthday is a special thing. So leave it with me. Let's see. I'll see what I can come up with.
Thank you so much.
All right, no worries.
Thank
All
you.
right, thanks.
What's that?
Nothing.
Holidays are all about creating memories. So I need to create something that she'll remember forever.
True.
Right, I've got to do this advert for wrestling because the advert's got to be good. So I've got one really good wrestler. Yeah, that's him. 6'2".
With Joel the wrestler providing fighters and a ring, it's down to Mark to pull in a big enough crowd.
I think the overall event is probably going to cost getting on for £800. How much do you think it's going to cost? 100 quid?
How many people are you going to get in?
Well, you're going to need
you're
going to need a few fights. You're going to need the ring and everything. You know.
When's this for?
Sunday wrestling. I am starting to get slightly worried about the wrestling because you know it's an expensive event to put on. It's costing a lot more than I expected. So, you know, at the moment I'm panicking a bit. You know the wrestling we're putting on? Mm-hmm. Obviously, I'm into sort of scary land, as it were, with these people who are quite... and they expect to be paid on the night, and I might not be able to instantly pay them if we haven't taken enough money on the night, you know? So I was wondering if it comes to that sort of situation, you know what I mean? If you can sort of help me to sort of tell them that I can't pay them if it comes to that.
The only trouble is I'm not in that night.
Aren't you in on...
No.
Sunday night?
No, I'm off Sunday.
You are not coming in wearing that.
Bought it today.
Good morning, Palm News.
Oh, yes, good morning. It's Mark here, Mark Jenkins. I'm phoning from the Cavendish Hotel in Torquay. What we're doing is that this Sunday we've got a great big wrestling bout.
Right.
We're calling it sort of Carnage at the Cavendish.
Can you send me the press release?
With Mark's big wrestling night drawing closer, a member of Joel's wrestling crew has come to check everything's in place.
Ah, it must be Mark.
Hello.
I'm Dan, Barroso.
Oh, hi.
Yes,
nice
how
to
you
meet
doing?
you.
You
Yeah, thank you so much for coming in.
No problems.
Can we go and have a look in the ballroom? Let me show you where we're thinking of doing it. That's the first thing, OK. How many wrestlers do I need, roughly?
If you're doing an hour-and-a-half show, I do 4 bouts.
OK. Oh, referee.
Yeah, we'll get a referee for you. We can also get an MC to host the show.
Well, I'm happy to MC it if I've got a bit of guidance on what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think you need someone there to be with you. You can do bits and bobs, but not to be horrible, this is our world. To be with you.
No, I think that's a good idea, because the problem is I don't understand the rules. All I know is the blue corner and the red corner, but there might not even be a blue or a red corner, so then it doesn't work, does it? So,
can you put some like sofas or some chairs? Just obviously need to sit down and get changed.
Yeah. We sort of that.
They're like they'll kick and scream, throw the toys out the pram.
Right.
They're rock stars.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. No, we can sort that sort of stuff out.
Have you got security as well? It's not normally a problem, but obviously just in case anything happens.
Ouch. All right. This is going to cost probably 2 or 3 times the investment what I thought it was. It's almost going to be a a miracle to achieve it. Failure's not an option, obviously.
No, it's not.
Mike, help. I have this current feeling of impending doom that we might have just about bitten off more than I could chew.
I think you might.
How many people do you need to break even?
We need at least 120 people. I think at the end of the day, if they make a little profit, that's fine. It's just a loss.
No, we can't make a loss.
No,
no. There's no question
Precisely.
of making a loss. No.
Mark really needs the success. He really needs to make this work. We've got to get a lot of people in this hotel to pay for this ring, for the wrestlers. I'm glad I'm not Mark anyway. I don't want to be in his shoes when this all goes wrong.
With costs mounting for the wrestling spectacular, Mike will have to pull off 70s night on the cheap.
I got these off a friend of mine who deals with records. All these are being thrown away.
See?
I could play these.
ABBA, including Fernando. That was the headline, see, in those days.
Tonight, for her 21st birthday, Jade has booked into the hotel restaurant for a celebratory meal.
Jerry?
Just got a red one.
Thanks to Mark, staff are planning to make it a memorable night.
Have 2 fish cakes.
It's not, Maggie, you'll be fine. It'll fit you.
I'm not wearing that. Theatre, 2 tables.
I want to get everyone at the hotel involved because I want to show them that, you know, with a tiny little bit of effort, they can make a really special memory for one of the guests. So at least you've got one guest that's leaving the hotel with a happy memory for a change.
What's this about?
You'll bring great happiness and joy to someone.
I'm not dressing up, Mark.
It's only a penguin.
No.
They won't even see who
No
you are.
way, no way.
They won't even see
No,
you.
I'm not doing
It's
it.
a onesie. You just... Look, you won't even see you. Don't be silly. It's the girl's 21st. Come on.
You're sat here this evening, my lovelies. You had a good day, everything all right?
I've had a lovely day.
Special birthday menu for the lady.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we're going to start with the champagne then, yeah? Have you ever popped a champagne bottle?
No. Let's have a look at my list. I couldn't imagine my life without Jade. Everything's boring without her. We're both from broken backgrounds and now we've made our own family.
That one.
Leaf and milk, yeah?
How'd you say it?
Leaf and milk.
Leaf and much.
I think it's that.
I've only just turned 21. I've been through so much already. When I was 16, I was going through a really bad time. I had to have a liver transplant due to my liver failing. I was told about the girl that gave me the liver and that died when she was only 16 and in a terrible accident.
Okay, darling.
It's hard at first when you've had a transplant to think about the fact that you've got somebody else's organs inside you. Did they good?
That's really nice, yeah.
There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about the fact that she gave up her life for mine because it makes me appreciate my life a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Got very big feet, so I can get mine on. How is she? How are they? Jerry will hold the cake. She'll blow the candles out. Then he needs to put the cake on that table. Do I look all right? OK, that's fine. Right. Somebody needs to shut that restaurant door. Right, we need to sort of sneak up and then keep sneaking.
All the way.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jade. Happy birthday to you. 21 today. Hooray! Hooray!
That's all you need.
Just them.
Look.
What, all night?
Yeah.
No,
you
I've got
yeah,
loads.
listen, you got 79, 78, 77, 70.
As Mike's 70s night is being run on a shoestring, General Assistant Ian will DJ for free.
72, 71 and 1970.
And it'd be like living a decade.
Yeah.
And arriving at the Cavendish tonight from the Midlands is 22-year-old Danny with girlfriend and mum-to-be Carrie Ann.
Are you just checking in?
Yeah.
Yes. Right, OK. So if you just... right, now, room 14 is just through there. OK, to the right there, son.
All
right.
Oh, 4-poster bed. You know what? I've never slept in one before. Since being little, I've always wanted to be a mum. I think from men, they don't know till they get a bit older.
I ain't that old. I did want to be a father, it was just a case of when.
Don't bite your nails. Just put them in the bin, you scruff. I hate it when you do that.
I thought you was having a boy at first, because she was craving, like, all savoury things like pies and pork pies and, like, you know,
Meat
all that kind of stuff.
Steak and...
Yeah.
But at the minute...
now it's all, like, celery and I think you're having a girl.
My jeans might need ironing, actually. I'll have a look in a minute.
Danny's definitely a blokey bloke. He likes his football, his beer, and there's nothing really feminine about him. You know, when I say to him, do you need anything ironing? And you go, oh, no. I just saying it for my health. I like to do the washing and the ironing because I just have it in my head that if he goes out with something that's creased, then it's going to reflect bad on me. Can you have a look to see if your jeans need ironing? Because if they don't, I need to do them now. I'm not doing it again once the iron's off. I feel ready to be a mum. To actually see the baby on the screen and the heartbeat and it's there and it's alive, it's kind of overwhelming. Giving me other estate.
Hello.
Yes.
Well, it was all right.
No, there's more bloody lines and creases in this, and I don't know what. When we have the baby, I think Danny will change drastically, but I don't think he knows that yet. You're not doing it over the bin, like.
Beans and fried bread.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
It's the day of Mark's big fight.
Where did you take that one from? Did I put that one there?
Yeah.
Nuts, I thought I hadn't got to there yet.
In just a few hours, it will be carnage at the Cavendish.
This is probably my tallest order yet. I'm going to have to pull off a major miracle just to break even on this one. Excuse me, what are you doing at 5 o'clock today? Anything exciting? Do you like wrestling? I'm not offering to fight you, I'm just offering to take a wrestling match. We're calling it Carnage at the Cavendish. Do you like a bit of wrestling?
Yeah.
It'd be great fun, honestly, you'll love it. Hello, 5 o'clock today, wrestling.
But, unknown to Mark, there's a dark cloud on the horizon.
Cavendish Hotel can help you.
His advert for the wrestling night has been spotted by the local council.
That's fine if we do. I wasn't aware of this. I didn't arrange it, obviously. I'll tell the people who've arranged it. It can't go ahead. OK, yeah.
Who is it? Get his name and
Yes. Yeah, OK, that's fine. I'll let him know. Thank you, bye-bye.
What's this?
We're not licensed for wrestling or boxing. We can't have it.
Oh.
Local authority.
Right, they just been in touch?
Yeah, they just rang up. Oh, dear.
You're right there.
It's a special licence you have to have.
Let's have a look. What are we doing this second?
Oh, Mark, it's Andy. Have you had this message yet about the wrestling?
Miss? Ooh. I've been called that for a long time.
What a nightmare. This wrestling, I can't believe. If there's no licence, there's no wrestling. I know most sensible people would probably cancel the wrestling, but, you know, I don't give up like that. I'm not going to cancel it. I mean, I don't give up on anything. I fight till the end. Although, hopefully, not physically with wrestlers.
What's the deals on wheels, then?
I'm doomed.
No change there, then?
No, I really am. This is serious this time.
Why? You always say that.
The wrestling, right? The wrestlers, met them. I mean, they're really scary, you know?
Are they quite nice, fit?
Well, yeah.
Do you think I'd like them?
They've got, like, arms like this,
No, I don't
you know?
like that. It's too big. Yeah, go on.
No, they're all booked.
All right.
I haven't got a licence.
What do you mean?
There can't be any wrestling. We're not allowed to fight.
So what are you going to tell them when they get
I
here?
don't know. It's not funny. It's the worst nightmare ever.
This time you are going to get your head kicked in.
No, they can't.
I'll just make sure I'm not in.
No, they can't kick my head in because there's no fighting allowed. We haven't got a licence for it.
They'll do it behind the scenes. They won't need a ring to knock you out, I'll tell you that.
I mean, it's sort of been advertised. It was in the Herald Express last night, but they ain't got the licence for it.
What do you need the licence for?
Wrestling. You got to get a special licence, apparently.
Just need you to register in for us first. So you've got a family room.
With minutes to go and no licence for wrestling, Mark has plans for an alternative event, but has yet to inform the wrestlers.
I mean, I'm not going to cancel it or anything because that would be sort of admitting defeat. So I've come up with a brilliant idea. It's sort of kind of like wrestling, but it's not. And you don't need a licence.
First to arrive is headline act Joel, with a crew to assemble the ring.
The thing is with Mark, he's a lord to himself. Really, he should just cancel it, but he won't, because when he's got the bit between his teeth, he's just on it, isn't he? He's like, I'm doing it, it's going to be a nightmare, again. Mark.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, hi. Oh, good. Round the back.
Round the back.
You've got the... Is that the ring and everything?
The ring's just there. We're just turning it round. How are we going to bring it in?
No. There's a lane. We can drive down.
Yeah, I don't want to...
Do you want me to... Hang on, I'll come out. Just bear with me a sec. Yeah, no, if he turns round, I'll walk. It's easier for me to walk and show you than point. But if you just pull up here and we'll unload... We'll go this way.
Once Joel and his crew put up the ring, Mark plans to spring the new idea he hopes will save the day.
The other wrestlers are due here any second. Look, I can see him pulling in now.
Yeah, look, it's a big limo. Do you reckon there'll be all the shiny gear in that with their hats on?
No, they don't get changed till they get here. They don't turn up in these shorts, shiny shorts, do they?
Have you told them that yet?
I don't know, we haven't told them anything yet. I just want to hide behind you. I don't even want to be here. What if they get us in an headlock?
Hello. Hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, no, wonderful. Hi, I'm Mark. Right. Really pleased to meet you. So this is Alice. Hello, pleased to meet you. Hi. All right. Hello, Mark. Pleased to meet you.
Hi.
Hey, Jane, nice to see you, mate.
I need to tell you before we go any further. I'll be honest with you because I can't do it any other way. There's been a bit of a confusion. I managed to get publicity editorial in the paper. Next thing, the council phoned up and said, although we've got an entertainment licence in the hotel, there's no licence to have wrestling. And it was too late, and we couldn't get an actual wrestling licence. The thing is, what I've done is I've still sort of arranged people to come, and I wondered. I know it's not the same, but we can't actually fight at all or wrestle. But I wondered whether we could sort of just do a meet and greet and maybe a bit of arm wrestling or something. You know, sort of in the ring, and you still got the sort of showmanship, you know?
You won't find any respectable wrestler worth his weight in salt to do that.
We don't do arm wrestling. It's not what we do.
I don't know what to say. I'm really sorry.
Come here today to do wrestling, professional wrestling. We're not arm wrestlers.
No. All right, I'm really sorry.
I'm out.
That's all I can say.
I'm
sorry.
out, dude. Sorry.
I mean, would you be prepared to sort of meet the people and maybe have photos taken with them or something?
And do
even
that,
just
yeah. Do meet and greet, maybe do a talk about things. You know, could do that. That's about as far as we could go. Then.
No, that'd be great. Just
we'll do a job. I'm not doing arm wrestling. Mate.
No. Are they room 14? Okay. I'm really sorry to keep you waiting. 14 is one of the rooms. That's the twin. I haven't got 4 separate rooms, and that's one.
Cheers, thank you.
While some of the wrestlers are happy to stay on, main act Joel is less convinced by Mark's alternative plan.
I'm going to bail out of this. It makes wrestling look like a joke. I'm going to go find him.
Hi, Mark. The wrestling guy needs you. Is that at reception, all right? Okay, all right, bye.
Here he is, Mark.
All right. How are we doing?
Listen, Mark, I've wrestled for 11 years.
Go on.
In America, all over the world. I'm out. I don't want to do this. It's making what I do as an industry look like a total joke. And people that are in my profession will be very embarrassed by what we're doing today. So I don't want to be involved.
All right.
OK, thank you.
I've got to stay positive, but even I'm struggling this time.
Girls, are you ready to order for tonight? Oh, it's the last supper, isn't it? You're going home tomorrow, aren't you? Get new victims tomorrow, don't worry. Sorry, one soup, one pate.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Get into this sauce.
Oh my God, in another 40 years, you trying to get into that, you'll flipping throw right. We have a traditional relationship now. When we have the baby, it will be more modernised, as in, it's not just the lady's role to change the nappy and feed the baby and put the baby to bed. It's I don't want him to be the dad that sits back and doesn't do anything. Where's your teeth? It's very important for me for my child to have a hands-on father. Oh, I can see that going all over me.
Oh, I've decided I don't want Brian anyway. I want to be a good dad, obviously, but it's going to be hard work. Hands are slipper. I'll bring it up as I've been brought up, and I ain't turned out too bad.
See, I'll do mother ya. It has been a great holiday, but when we get home, things are going to change.
It's going to be all baby, nothing for me.
Thanks, guys. Have a lovely day. See you later.
All right, mate. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
It's annoying.
The wrestlers' meet and greet is due to begin. But now Mark's rescue plan is also running into trouble.
Hello. All right. Can I come in and just have a quick chat for a minute? Is that okay?
Yeah, come in.
Oh, sorry. Listen, I'm so sorry about all this. I mean, I know it's been an absolute nightmare. You know, I can only apologise. I mean, I thought it would all sort of turn out. I mean, we had a few people here as well earlier, and they now seem to have sort of almost gone. I mean, there's a few sort of lurking about, but there isn't really enough to. I mean, maybe if you could just sort of kindly just sort of, you know, speak to the few that are here, just sort of almost on an individual basis. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to as a group. And you know, I'm really sorry. I don't normally fail at anything. It was a combination of events. I can only apologise. Okay.
It's meet and greet. They're just... No.
What is it, all the wrestlers against Joyce?
No, they're not. There's nothing. It's just, they're going to give a little talk.
I think Andy and Vicky is getting a bit fed up with it all. Once again, everything's gone wrong. So, you know, it's not up to me to say it, but I'm worried about him. I feel very sorry for Mark if it all goes wrong.
Where's the event happening then? If you want to go out the way, please, Mark.
Did you come here for the wrestling? I am so sorry the way it's all gone. We've got 4 wonderful professional wrestlers here.
From left to right, we have Danny Walsh, Tyler Hawke, and Robert Britannia. We're going to kick this off. Who would like to ask, of course, first question?
Why are they wrestlers?
Why are we wrestlers? Well...
Because we did rubbish in school.
No. Stay in school, kid.
Right, next question.
I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Sat watching 4 blokes in suits. They didn't look very happy. And I stood at the back, out the way, just in case anything did happen. But no, it's crazy, crazy day.
I think we could go left to right and announce injuries. Rob?
My kneecaps popped out of place numerous times. Front tooth got a little bit pushed to one side.
Mark's taught me how not to run an event, and that's the best advice he's given me so far.
We're going to wrap it up. Can I have a round of applause for the panel, please?
That was a nightmare. It's my major failure. I mean, I'll tell you what I could really do with, because I need to sort of bounce back, is your 70s night on Wednesday.
Yeah.
If I can help you promote
Absolutely,
it,
absolutely.
right?
No, I'd rather you help me.
Can we make this the busiest night they've ever had?
Yeah, but I don't want it to be a stupid night.
No. You run it. I'll help promote it.
Yeah.
You know.
Basically, Mark needs my help, and I'll give him as much help as he wants. I'll just help him get through this.
Right. So Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Best night ever.
Yes.
All right. I can't actually just leave Mike to get on with this, you know? I have to make sure it really succeeds. Jerry, have you heard? We're doing a 70s night. I don't want much. All I wanted was a couple of little canopies.
Well, I thought Mike was doing chicken in a basket and...
Oh, did you want to do that?
That's what Mike said he was doing.
I want to sell it. I'm not meddling. I'm just sort of giving him the benefit of my experience, you know? I'm just improving it. It's actually easier to do a little couple of hedgehogs of cheese.
Just a cheese and pineapple and sausages on sticks, eh?
Yeah,
or
maybe.
vol au vents, but saying that we got now vol au vents. Yeah, vol au
Yeah,
vents.
because vol au vents was like the posh food in the 70s.
Yeah.
Really?
No, that was like, you know, if you had vol au vents, you were it. This weather's going to cost us people tonight. I'm so angry.
After his humiliating defeat with the wrestling, Mark's banking on Mike's 70s night to transform his fortunes.
What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to sort of give Mike an extra hand to make sure that 70s night is the biggest success the hotel's ever seen.
Well, what I'll do is I'll get the ABBA ones and things and just stick the ABBA...
Yeah, the
ABBA and the
thing.
Bee Gees
Yeah.
Mark needs a 70s night to be a success because he's not in Andy and Vicky's good books at the moment, so he really needs to pull this off. I know it's my night, but at the end of the day, it's a team effort, so we've both got to make it work, not only for ourselves, but for the hotel. Well, I don't want them sticking them up across the room because if they do fall off and it slices someone's head.
Slicing someone's head in half. Stop raining.
In the face of the weather, Mark is still determined to do everything he can to guarantee a success.
People aren't going to come out in it.
I was going to sort of out and drag every
There's
man
not
and
been
his
crazy
dog in
people
it.
walking up and down the hill.
Well, there won't be in this.
Including roping in help from Alison.
Mark, your mate's here.
Hang on a sec.
I'm all ready, look.
Oh, false eyelashes.
Can I just put that over there? Is Mark about?
Yeah, he's in the office.
Is he hiding from me?
Probably. He's hiding from everybody.
Why, what's happened?
The rain.
I know, it is awful, isn't
Come
it?
round.
It is terrible.
Hang on a minute, Alison.
Why are you doing that?
I'm doing a last-ditch advert.
You just want to put a massive thing tonight. Cavendish Hotel, it's 70s night. Free admission. Everyone welcome. In the rain.
Sorry, I just cut the end off here.
In a few hours' time, it will be Mike's first ever special night.
Hiya, all right.
And Mark's last chance to get his mission here back on track.
Is that right? We've got that bit of tape on there, that's fine.
I'm really pleased to see Mark and Mike working together, because at the beginning, I didn't think that was going to happen. I think you find that Mike has got Mark's number now. He ain't going to get wound up by Mark, because he's sort of in tune with him, so to speak.
In a new spirit of compromise and collaboration, Mike is even embracing Mark's ideas for a back-to-the-70s menu.
What a bonus.
So what we got to put in these?
Egg mayonnaise is in half and...
Tuna? The prawns.
No, do prawns. There's 72, just over 100 there.
I'll do all of them then.
Love you.
I don't think I can ever stop Mark meddling with whatever goes on here. You've just got to go along with him and just hope it all turns out well.
There's just over an hour to go, and everything is set for a return to the 70s. Except for Mark's outfit.
I need a dressmaker or safety pins. I might have some in my room. I remember seeing a little box of...
It was a good time, the 70s. Especially Torquay in the 70s was a brilliant place to be in. We'd go on the beach every day in the summer, we'd sit on the beach.
I need to put on about 2 stone on my chest and belly in the next hour and a half.
Have you been dressing up box, have you?
Yeah, so it's just...
I had big, like Michael Jackson's hair, really curly hair. It's when I was happy, the happiest time. Big part of my life.
That's it, OK, that's me sorted. No, it is. No, but it's the little things then later. You're panicking, you're thinking, oh...
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I've got the volants on
I
the go
always try and do the little...
downstairs.
Oh, perfect.
Anyway, what's this? Volley-voos. Volley-voos.
All right.
You look like Neil. You know.
Oh my God!
Despite the rain, Mark and Mike's combined efforts seem to be paying off. The bar is full to bursting as the Cavendish goes back to the 70s.
Trimming my wig.
Trimming your doodah.
Although it's Mike's night, true to form, Mark can't resist getting involved.
Have we got some vol-au-vents?
Yep, I certainly have. Do you carry 3 trays, or do you want me to bring one up with you?
I'll carry 2.
If Mark wants to take the limelight, let him. We have to pull together, make the night a success, make money, get on with our jobs and do what we have to do.
Do you want to help me with some vol-au-vents? Well, I can't carry them both.
Where are we going with
We're going in here.
Where's your wig? Oh, have you got it on?
It's my real hair.
Yeah, but why did it take you so long to get ready?
Because I had to blow dry it and the hair
Yeah, but it doesn't look any different than it normally looks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. And a very warm welcome to our very first 70s night here at the Cavendish. Hooray! OK, so just to get you in the 70s mood, we are coming round with vol-au-vents for everyone. Hooray!
This is Mike's night, remember?
Yes, I know. OK. The problem is, nobody can do it as well as I can do it.
Prawn vol-au-vents.
So I do find it hard to delegate and let people just get on with something.
Nothing better than the smell of fish this time of night.
I'm sure Mike is up to it, you know. All he's got to do is do what I would do.
OK, just before the next song goes on, thank you all for coming along. And in future, we are going to have a 70s night every Sunday evening at the Cavendish Hotel. OK, everybody on the dance floor, the next song is going on.
I think Mike's done an amazing job. I mean, you know, he's got everybody up dancing, they've had a great time. So he's proved he can put on an event and it can be a great success, which is really great for the future of the hotel. Because when I've gone, he's the one that's got to do it. So how much should we take tonight?
Just over 1,600.
1,600.
So we've beat.
So how much did it take New Year's Eve?
We've beat our last 3-4 New Year's Eves, I think.
Really? So...
Absolutely, yeah. Once again, we've had our problems, but it's worked.
I think you did really well tonight, honestly. I think, and dare I say it, I think if you think back to my first night here, right, I think you've come into your own. 70s night was your idea, nothing to do with me, right? I never suggested it. I wasn't going to put anything on tonight.
I'm really proud of myself because it's been a hell of a success tonight. I feel I can do this myself. I can put on nights like this and it can be a success. I've saved Mark. He's come out smiling, so he's okay. Mark will be okay.
Out of everybody in the hotel, it's unbelievable that Mike has been the one who's come to Mark's rescue. I think it's really funny and it's really ironic as well, but it's nice.
The only sort of little negative thing was we had a load of vol-au-vents left.
Next time on The Hotel.
The Cavendish is more like an old people's home than a hotel. I genuinely believe children are the future. Come on, quick! It's a treasure hunt. You're taking overall control of the family fun day. It's yours. I don't really like children. You need to man up to your mum and dad.
It's nothing to do with you.
Torrential rain and gales threaten havoc.
We're going to have to cancel, I think.
If they've got it right, we're doomed. We're going down to the restaurant. Mind your bottom.